Hey everybody, it is Thursday, May 9th, and this is going to be kind of short. It's evening. It is 6 o'clock Eastern time, and I'm driving home, and I literally just finished half watching, half listening to last night's Big Brother Canada episode. I had watched part of it this morning, and I caught the second part of it this evening. I already watched Survivor last night and Big Brother and Amazing Race, so I wanted to talk about all three of those. However, I'll zip through Amazing Race and Survivor quick. Amazing Race first, because that's the easiest. Another okay episode. It's early on. The Big Brother contestants are still managing to survive. I still, again, watching it last night, it was like, yeah, Nicole just doesn't say a whole lot. It's all what's his name talking? Victor. Victor is doing all the talking in that group, and Nicole is very much a backseat, kind of just like, yeah, like it, oh, this is hard, but they keep her dialogue down very low, in my opinion. Alyssa and Rachel are delivering just as you would expect with the drama. I hate lips. I hate the lip thing. It just drives me insane. Oh, it is the most unattractive look to me in the world. And there's that. And other than that, not much to say about. Again, they on Amazing Race. Again, they back them all up at a they let everybody catch up to each other at an obstacle, and that's it. So they just keep them from spreading out much. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, what's the point? Just don't be last, and you'll have a shot. Towards the end, it's better to be a little bit in the front, but there's no big gap spreading out generally until the very, very end, possibly. All right, so that's Amazing Race. Survivor, interesting. Devins definitely is playing the game to be beat. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. But going into the tribal council, there was only 12 minutes left. So I'm like, okay, this won't be that dramatic because it's not going to last that long. And we know now that next week is when one of the people on the island gets to come back into the game in some fashion. And then, it's the finale next week. So I guess we'll see what happens. I got not a whole lot to say about that. I don't know if any of the returning... My whole thought was that whoever wins their way back onto the island, since they've been doing the social game with all those evictees this whole time, will the evictees get to vote and say, you know what, we're voting for one of our own and screw the people that lasted the whole time? Other than Devins, if Devins makes it to the end... if it's him or whoever wins their way back on, those will be the only two that came back into the game. So, will a returnee get it, or will it be someone who never got to go to extinction? I don't know. We'll see. And then finally, Big Brother Canada. So, as I said, I just finished watching it. I will have to say that last night's Power of Veto episode, and, quote, survive eviction, that's probably the best episode I've seen all season. The competition, the Power Veto competition, was really, really good, really visually entertaining, and people just sucked at it, as it turned out. One person, they spent a whole hour and didn't get it, another person almost an hour, and then two other people were just under 30 minutes. So I'm trying not to spoil it per se, although I'm going to say who got evicted, so... But it was really good. It was a really, really good episode. And so that competition was really good. The drama was very good. The not knowing how it was going to go, is the alliance going to fall apart or not? Now, spoiler alert, I am now going to talk about what happened, who won it and stuff. So if for some reason you haven't watched last night's Power Veto, then tune out right now, because from now on, spoilers are coming hot and heavy. So we know that Dane won the Power Veto, and Adam was second, and Dane, they had this whole thing going on where I didn't know for sure, but sure enough, Dane and Anthony, who, remember, Anthony, said, don't nominate me, I want to be able to say I was never nominated, which I still think is a stupid thing. Stupid you don't want to be nominated. Don't win your competitions. He had 0 times in the power veto. 0. He ran out of time. And I don't. So it got interesting there when Dane and Adam and Anthony are in the head of household room talking. Now we didn't see the whole thing, and I don't think this was on the feeds. I think the feeds have been shut off at this point. So Dane, Anthony, and Adam are talking, and Adam is looking at Anthony like, "Are you going to do this? Are you going to keep me?" And maybe he did it, but why didn't he look at Dane and go, "Dude, he's going to break us up. Use the power veto. Save me. I'll keep him. I'll even use the power veto. If he doesn't have the guts, if he's going to get rid of me, I'll still keep him, and we'll get rid of her. Them. How's that? Kiara or Carrie or however you say her name. I still can't remember her name. I can't pronounce their name properly. I'm catching myself. I'm trying. But I never saw Adam say to Dane, "Why aren't you, if he's not going to keep me, then you need to then put him on the block and I'll take care of things." But they never showed him saying that. It was just all on Anthony, that he was totally blaming Anthony for not voting to keep him, which I just thought was a bit weird. And I think Dane would be stupid not to evict Anthony next if he makes it to the final 3. So we'll have to see what happens. But it was a really good episode. I did not know for sure what Anthony was going to do until he actually started, saying it. It's like, okay, I guess he is voting him out. Yep. And I didn't even want Adam. I don't like Adam. I wish Adam had gone earlier. I wish Adam had gone before Mark. I'm not an Adam fan. So tonight's episode will be a 2-hour finale. And a 2-hour finale, and I will watch it maybe tomorrow. I'm going to stay off social media as much as possible, probably completely, until I have watched the finale. I have no idea who's going to win. I won't be surprised if it's Dane if he makes the final 2. Of course, they got to make the final 2. So, but I think Dane probably has the best shot. I don't think Anthony. I don't know. I don't think Anthony will win. But, of course, if Dane doesn't make the final 2, then he doesn't win. But my guess is if Dane makes the final 2, he wins. Other than that, I couldn't tell you. We'll have to check it out, watch it. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll talk to you later. Where are we at? We're at the 9th. So, yeah, just barely over a month. Until the next U.S. version of Big Brother. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye-bye.